Introduction. Most companies are approaching AI the wrong way. Over the last 2 years, almost every executive team has discussed AI. Boards are asking about AI. Investors are asking about AI. Employees are experimenting with AI. Consultants are selling AI. Technology providers are embedding AI into every product. Yet despite all the excitement, most organizations are not becoming AI-enabled enterprises. They are simply adding AI tools to existing ways of working. And that is a critical difference. Because AI is not just another technology wave. It is the first technology capable of performing cognitive work at scale. That means AI has the potential to fundamentally reshape how organizations operate, how decisions are made, how work is executed, and ultimately, how value is created. The challenge is that most organizations are trying to deploy AI into operating models that were designed decades ago. And that is where the C-Suite comes in. The future will not be determined by which company buys the most AI tools. It will be determined by which leadership teams successfully redesign their organizations for the AI era. And the real transformation challenge. Many executives still view AI as a technology initiative. That is a mistake. The real challenge is organizational. Think about your company today. Your organization is likely structured around functions: finance, HR, procurement, operations, sales, IT. Each function has its own objectives, governance, processes, systems, and budgets. This model worked well in the industrial age. It optimized efficiency, control, and specialization. But AI operates differently. AI does not care about organizational boundaries. AI works across data, processes, and decisions. It creates value across the entire enterprise. This creates a fundamental tension. An AI-enabled future requires cross-functional thinking, while most organizations are still designed for functional optimization. The question is no longer how to deploy AI. The question is how to redesign the enterprise. The new role of the CEO. The CEO must become the architect of enterprise reinvention. Historically, CEOs focused on strategy, growth, and performance. In the AI era, they must also lead organizational redesign. The CEO's most important question should not be, what AI tools should we invest in? Instead, it should be, what will our company look like when AI becomes a core capability? The CEO must establish a clear vision, a vision that explains how AI supports business strategy, how work will change, how value will be created, how employees will evolve alongside AI. Without this vision, organizations fall into endless experimentation without meaningful transformation. The new role of the CIO. For decades, CIOs have focused on systems, infrastructure, applications, and cybersecurity. That role is changing dramatically. Tomorrow's CIO must become the orchestrator of digital and AI transformation. The future CIO is not simply responsible for technology. The future CIO is responsible for enterprise capability enablement. This means building enterprise AI platforms, modernizing data foundations, enabling digital workflows, integrating AI into business processes, ensuring governance and trust. Most importantly, the CIO becomes the bridge between business ambition and technological execution. The CIO is no longer managing IT. The CIO is helping redesign how the company operates. The new role of the COO. If the CIO enables technology, the COO transforms operations. AI is fundamentally an operating model challenge. The COO must identify where AI can improve: decision-making, process execution, resource allocation, service delivery, productivity, The future COO will manage a hybrid workforce, a workforce consisting of human employees, digital workers, AI-powered agents. The key challenge is not replacing people. It is redesigning work. Organizations that simply automate existing inefficiencies will gain limited benefits. Organizations that redesign processes around AI will create sustainable competitive advantage. The new role of the CFO. Many CFOs initially view AI as a cost reduction opportunity. That perspective is too narrow. The CFO must become the investor in enterprise reinvention. The AI era requires new funding models. Traditional business cases struggle because AI creates both direct and indirect value. The CFO must evaluate productivity gains, risk reduction, speed improvements, decision quality, innovation capacity. The most successful CFOs will move beyond annual budgeting and support continuous investment in strategic capabilities. Why most AI transformations fail? Most AI transformations fail for one simple reason. Companies focus on technology instead of capabilities. They ask, which AI tools should we buy? Which models should we use? Which vendors should we select? These are important questions, but they are not the starting point. The starting point is business capability. Executives should ask, which capabilities create value? Which capabilities differentiate us? Which capabilities are constrained by human effort? Which capabilities could be enhanced by AI? AI should be deployed in support of capabilities, not isolated use cases. Building the AI-enabled enterprise. The future enterprise will operate through 3 interconnected layers. Layer 1, core operations responsible for stability, compliance, reliability, execution. Layer 2, digital platform responsible for data, applications, integration, security, AI infrastructure, Layer 3, transformation factory responsible for innovation, AI adoption, operating model redesign, workforce transformation, scaling successful initiatives. This transformation factory is critical. Its mission is not to create pilots. Its mission is to continuously redesign the enterprise. The end state, the adaptive enterprise. The ultimate goal is not to become an AI company. The ultimate goal is to become an adaptive enterprise. An organization capable of continuously learning, evolving, and reinventing itself. In the future, competitive advantage will not come from having access to AI. Everyone will have access to AI. Competitive advantage will come from the ability to combine human intelligence, digital capabilities, AI capabilities, effective operating models. The organizations that master this combination will outperform those that simply deploy technology. Closing the AI era is not primarily a technology revolution. It is an organizational revolution, and that makes it a C-suite responsibility. The companies that succeed will not be the ones that implement the most AI. They will be the ones that redesign themselves to continuously absorb and scale AI-driven innovation. The future belongs to organizations that move beyond experimentation and embrace transformation. Because AI does not transform companies, leadership does. And the role of the C-suite has never been more important than it is today. If you enjoyed this episode of the Rewired C-Suite, subscribe for more insights on leadership, enterprise transformation, operating models, and the future of business. Until next time, remember, AI creates possibility. Organizations create outcomes.